Number 6, and it is more from Dr. Graf. But this one is gonna be, this is your triple action peptide duo. And what you're gonna get is your firming face cream and your sleep cream. So basically you've got a cream for day and a cream for night. And here is, if you were to buy them separately, you would be paying $38 for the sleep cream, $35 for the firming face cream. That retail value is $73 for what you're getting today for less than $50. And you have free shipping, which is fantastic. And you have 4 flex. So for $12.49, you're getting the duo. And what this does is that it contains a proprietary blend of the ingredients that include derivatives of amino acids. And amino acids, as we know, are the natural building blocks of life, as well as state-of-the-art peptide technology. Now, Dr. Jeannette Graf is what we know her as, but her colleagues affectionately call her Dr. Peptide, because years ago, before anybody else was talking about peptides, Dr. Graf was talking about peptides. You're seeing the benefits of the right kind of formulation of peptides in the before and after. Her skin looks firmer, and that's what this duo is really addressing, the firmness of your skin. So maybe you're saying, okay, lines and wrinkles are not necessarily my issue. I want firmness. I want my skin to have more of that uplifted look. You have an ingredient in the creams that you're getting that gives your skin a temporarily more lifted look. And it's temporary, but you can see the benefits of the product. You can see it working. You can see it very clearly in that side-by-side before and after. It helps to temporarily firm and tighten your skin. So the fact that you're getting the cream for day, and that's gonna be your firming face cream, as well as your sleep cream, which is the cream for night. And I like that it even says sleep cream, because sometimes we get skincare products and they have these really kind of fancy names, and we're thinking, okay, now when do I use it? Okay, now where do I put it? Dr. Graf just makes it easy. Okay, so here's more about that triple action peptide sleep cream. It instantly moisturizes the delicate eye areas, so you can use it all around your skin. It brightens the appearance and it refreshes the look of your skin. It reduces the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles around the eye area. It leaves your skin feeling soft and looking supple. And that's gonna be the one that you put on at night. You have your firming cream for your face that you can put all over your face as well. And if you do have an issue with it, when you look in the mirror, you're kind of saying, well, my skin used to look firmer. It used to look tighter. If you're playing, as I say, the used to game, then it's time to really do something to address it versus just wearing the same old moisturizer that you've been doing. Because moisturizer might be nice and it makes your skin soft, but is it really addressing the issue that you're having with your skin? And we're showing you lots of different skin types, and overall, you're seeing just a more uplifted look to the skin overall. And even if that look is temporary, you've got a great finish to that skin. That's after about a month, after 30 days, used twice a day, and you're getting the duo. Not for $73, which is what these would be if you were gonna buy these separately, but for $49.95. You even have free shipping on them. You even have flex pay on them. So let's say you already have a cleanser that you really like. You already have an exfoliator that you really like, but you really recognize that you need to address the issues of firmness, tone, tightening the look of your skin. You now have a duo that's truly formulated for that, and that's what that triple action peptides that you've got there. You have this as one of our favorites. It's fave number 6. We will have a full presentation of this coming up at 1 p.m. today with Dr. Graf. And as always, you don't have to wait for the 1 p.m. show, because you might be out